Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert. This is a show called Vlogs About Nothing. I'm the host of this show called Vlogs About Nothing. What I do is a whole lot of nothing. I try my best to do nothing. Although somehow I'm always roped in. They keep bringing me in. Or what does he say? They keep pulling me in, That Marlon Brando quote from a movie everyone's seen regardless of their age because it's such a really good old school classic movie. They keep pulling me in, But regardless, I truly do appreciate you joining me here on the nightly for this content. I know that every day the channel gets a little bit bigger, a few more people watch. It's really cool to see. A few more subs stop by. Sometimes we lose some, it happens. But overall, I think we're doing pretty good here on the channel. So thanks to everybody for making that happen. Tonight, I want to talk about facial hair versus no facial hair. And to be clear, I talk about myself a lot. Sometimes, vlogs about nothing, my daily life. What else would I talk about, Anyways, because it just sounds so weird when you say it out loud, you feel me? That you're like, wait a second. Anyways, so what I've learned from having facial hair is that, like, I had a feeling. My theory was old people treat like older people better, for some reason. And I would say that's true because when I have like any kind of facial hair, people seem to be nicer to me, like IRL, than they would if I did not have facial hair. And that bothers me. One, because people should always be nice to you no matter what you look like or who you are. And two, I don't like the way I look with facial hair. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like anything about it. I don't like the fact that I have a Santa Claus beard and I'm not even 40. I'm not even that close to 40. I'm 36 years old. I still have, well, like 3 years and a couple months till I'm 40. Nonetheless, I'm still not 40. So I wasn't planning on any of this, like until I was well into my 40s. I've failed miserably at that plan, but hopefully the hair on top of my head doesn't turn white. And so I'm doing everything I can. I'm like literally willing myself to not get white hair. I wish that was a joke, but it is in fact not. I don't know if you guys have seen the last episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I think season 15, episode 9 or 8. It was a short run season. They returned for another season just a couple of months ago, and I can't wait. But in that last episode, Dennis Reynolds is over at the doctor getting his blood pressure checked, and he explains to the doctor that he's just going to will it lower, and that's just because it's an example of his like over incessant narcissism and stuff, and so hey, we all have different things going on in our lives, but nonetheless, I am not a huge fan of facial hair at all. And again, it really bothers me that people are so nice to me just because I look so old. It's like, what do you got to do to get some respect around here as an American? Well, I guess look old. Then everyone will know that you're a survivor. And it's sort of like, I guess, I guess. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I just see these differences in the way I get treated, and it really is mind-boggling. Yeah. So there's that. Um, I guess now we need to talk about other stuff because we were only able to get about 2.5 minutes of content there concerning my beard. And so we're going to jump into the next topic that I had planned here for tonight. But no, we're not, because I just looked at the itinerary there and it's a whole another ideological kind of topic. So it's not going to do very well mixed in with this video about my facial hair. So we'll continue moving forward. Last video we talked about how I was mentioned in an Endeavor documentary, but I'm gonna continue to talk about facial hair because that's my job, and even though I don't script anything, that's kind of even more my job is to make things up while I go along. And no, not make things up as in be deceiving or lying, but just create content on the fly. And so it's curious because as a middle-aged guy and my facial hair, I feel like the cool thing about it is I can experiment. And so publicly I've said that I don't plan on shaving until at least my birthday, which is October 26th. It's not too far away. But then wouldn't you know, right after my birthday is Halloween, one, and then two, no shave November. So, I'm stuck at this moral dilemma currently as to whether or not I should take this bit all the way up until, December 1st, or if I should just do what I said, wait till my birthday, and then in between the 26th and the 31st, which is Halloween here, make my beard so that it looks like Wolverine, and get a Wolverine costume, dress up like Wolverine, go somewhere that grown-ups do when they're in full-on dress cosplay, which I guess Halloween is for adults now. We can just rename it, Halloween for the kids, cosplay for the adults. And I'm cool with that, I like wearing costumes. I've worn costumes before. I want to wear a Wolverine costume. I think that'd be a real cool costume to wear, honestly. And if I had the facial hair to pull it off, by goodness, I sure would do that. And I might, because as you see here, there's actually some stuff going on. So I got all of these thoughts about my freaking facial hair. It's insane. I've thought about doing different designs with it, doing different shapes. The more absurd, the better, just because I've seen it. There's a whole vibe amongst different niche groups of men who like take some serious care of their facial hair, and it's sort of like, why wouldn't you want to take care of your facial hair? But I mean, like, there's that Looney Tunes character, and I always forget his name, and my roommate's always telling me, oh, Yosemite Sam. Yeah, I think he's the guy with the cowboy hat and the thick red mustache. I always want to call him another name, but I think it's Yosemite Sam. I'm trying to get a Yosemite Sam mustache. It's an incredible mustache. I mean, I don't think women in particular, obviously, because y'all don't, grow the kind of facial hair that us Wolverines do, but like growing that kind of a mustache, anything that involves that kind of dedication and is executed properly is just, it's remarkable. It really is. I mean, 98% of men wake up, don't comb their hair, much less worry about the maintenance of their beard. To say that I'm not one of those men would be inaccurate. Unfortunately, I don't, as a single bachelor who's just living every single second and every drop of my existence with like the utmost happiness as it concerns my current individual circumstance, that's the way that it is. Facial hair is tripping me out. I've never ever gone this long without shaving in my entire life, and I don't like it at all. And it's something that I deal with. I try not to look in the mirror. Unfortunately, I have to look at myself for like 15 to 10 minutes every single day, 4 times a day, and that's not always easy. Just because I'm like, oh my god, I shaved off my right eyebrow, my hair looks like I just got out of a time machine from Back to the Future, and how old am I? 40 or, 30? Who knows? Who cares? But I do hope that you guys are doing very well. I feel like we've gracefully sort of we were able to avert some risk there in terms of like we didn't have anything to talk about there for like 5 minutes, so I'm happy we were able to come up with some stuff as it concerned our topic of tonight, which was my facial hair, and how ultimately, again, I think people treat me different with my facial hair than not, and how that bothers me because I just, I want to be treated the same all the time. Hate me, love me, just be consistent, Holy potatoes, what does it take to have some consistency around here? But regardless, I do really, really appreciate you guys watching my channel, subbing to my stuff, watching my channel and subscribing, you feel me? I think that I do the same thing. It's real cool. I know a lot of times, sometimes we say the same thing, but hopefully I say it in a different way. It's not always what you say, it's how you say it, And so we definitely try to keep up the lighthearted humor around here. As you can imagine, gets difficult, talking to yourself for such a long extended period of time every single day and hoping to try to come up with some content that'll fill up those minutes. But hey, that is what I do. That is what I'm here for. I hope that I'm able to provide y'all out there that I have never met and probably will never meet IRL as it concerns face to face with some good bit material. You know, I mean, again, for what it's worth, if I came across a person like me, which I'm sure I will as I go through this journey, I'd watch their stuff too. You know, it's just what it is. I hope that you guys have a really good night, and thanks again for watching. All right, bye.